Yes. Petition number 2, 3, 4, 5. Petition number 6 was struck out.
With your kind permission, Your Ladyship and members of the court, in petition number 2, presidential petition number 2 of 2022, I am Paul Nyamodi. I appear for the petitioners together with my learned colleague, Mr. Tom Masharia and Ms. Njoki Mboshe.
Petition number 3.
My Lady, the President of the Court and members of the Court, in this petition, my name is James Orengo, and I appear together with the Senior Counsel Philip Murgor, Paul Mwangi, Jackson Awele, Velma Auma for respondent number 11.
My lords and my ladies, for petition number 3, Otieno Willis, I do appear for the petitioners. Maybe there was a mix-up in the numbers. For petition 3, it's Willis Otieno for the petitioners, appearing with Nelson Osiemo.
May it please you, Madam Chief Justice and the members of the court, my name is Githu Muigai, Senior Counsel. In that matter, I appear for Mr. Wafula Chebukati, the chairman of IEBC, assisted by Mr. Eric Gumbo. I also appear for IEBC, assisted by Mr. Kamau Karori, Senior Counsel.
Paul Muite, Chief Justice, Deputy Chief Justice, Your Ladyship, my lords, in petition number 1, I am instructed by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission to appear for it on the basis of a resolution by 4 commissioners, and I appear with my colleague Issa Mansour. Thank you.
Thank you.
Madam Chief Justice, maybe this would be a good time to give directions on how we should proceed on this rather irritating and irrelevant matter that has been raised, when it is quite clear that the record speaks for itself. My learned friends filed appearance way before the said resolutions, but I do not wish to go into the evidence without your permission and without your directions, whether we do it now or later.
We'll do it later.
I am most obliged.
Yes, if we have recorded all the appearances. Okay, let's finish with the appearances.
My Lady, Madam Chief Justice, the President of the Supreme Court, and Madam Lady Deputy Chief Justice, the Deputy President of the Court, and the members of the court. My name is Dewanjiru. I appear together with Gerard Mituga in petition number 5. Sorry, my lady, petition number 4, David Kariuki Ngari.
Thank you.
My Lady, Madam Chief Justice, and the members of the court, my name is Jotham Marwa. I appear for the fourth respondent in petition number 2. Thank you.
My Lady, Chief Justice, and members of the court, my name is Apollo Mboya. I appear for the third respondent in petition number 2.
My Lady, the President of the Court and members of the Court, in petition number 4, I appear together with Senior Counsel Philip Morgor, my learned friend Paul Mwangi, Jackson Awele, Velma Maumo, and my name is James Orengo.
Thank you.
For the 10th respondent.
My Lady, the Chief Justice and members of the court, I'm Jenga Jeremy in petition number 5. I appear for the 7th respondent.
May it please my Lord, my name is Gordon Ugola. I appear for the 8th respondent in petition number 5, together with Mr. Elvis Nanda and Ouma Ochola.
My Lady, the President of the Court and members of the Court, in petition number 5 of 2022, the appearances for the 2 petitioners, first and second petitioners, the appearances as follows. Senior Counsel Philip Morgor, Mr. Paul Mwangi, Mr. Jackson Awele, Ms. Velma Maumo, and James Orengo.
Okay. I guess now we are through with the appearances.
My Lady, if it may please the court, my name is Emmanuel Bitter. I appear for the Attorney General, that is petition number E03, the interested party, and in E07, the 9th respondent.
Your Ladyship, the Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court, the Deputy Chief Justice and the Court, I appear in petition number E007 for the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th petitioners. Mr. Okio Mtata appears in person for the first petitioner, just for the record.
A very good morning, my Lady Chief Justice.
Did you record your name? For purposes of the answered.
Yes, Your Ladyship?
Your name.
Oh, sorry. Professor Tom Ojenda, Senior Counsel.
Thank you.
Thank you. Kisumu County. Thank you.
A very good morning, my Lady Chief Justice, President of the Court, Deputy Chief Justice, honorable members of the Court. My name is Stephen Mwenesi, Advocate. I appear in petition E005 alongside with the President of the Law Society, Eric Theuri, for the Law Society of Kenya's amicus.
And my Lady, my name is Ochiel Dudley. It's my pleasure to appear before you again, this time for the International Commission of Jurists as amicus curiae. I appear alongside Ms. Anne Shikongige, who is in the adjoining court. Thank you, my Lady.
My Lady the Chief Justice and Honorable Judges of the Supreme Court, my name is Charles Kanjama, SC. I appear for 3 amici curiae in petition number 5. That is I appear for John Wadubengo, Dr. Joseph Sevilla, and Martin Mirero.
May it please you. Let me repeat. May it please you, my lady, the Chief Justice and other members of the court. My name is Kibe Mungai Advocate. I'm appearing in petition number E008 alongside Ms. Wairimo Keru.
Thank you.
May it please you,
My lady, there used to be a rule about seniority. I have been stood down twice.
Yes.
Maybe I should go.
It is still there.
I appreciate my lady's protection. My lady, my name is Gedhu Muigai, Senior Counsel, and I appear for Mr. Wafula Chebukati, supported by Mr. Eric Gumbo. And I appear for IEBC, supported by Mr. Kamau Karori and Mr. Mohat Jumane and Mr. Tito Tiago.
Yes, this is the third time you are telling us that, as Professor.
Okay, my lady, I thought we would need to do that in every matter, but I'm guided by you now, and I yield the floor to my learned.
Been under the impression that we are recorded on every matter. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Ladyship and members of the court, my name is Apollo Mboya. With respect to petition number 4, I appear for the 3rd respondent. With respect to petition number 5, I appear for the 5th respondent. And lastly, with respect to petition number 7, I appear for the 3rd respondent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Madam Chief Justice, permit me to introduce Mr. Morara in petition number 4 for the petitioners. Here is seated in court number 1. I erroneously left out his name. Mr. Morara.
Thank you. I think we now have all the appearances. You will allow me, on behalf of my brother and sister judges of the Supreme Court, to first of all say a very good morning to all of you, and also to welcome all of you to these proceedings. I wish to recognize our distinguished guests who have joined us this morning, recognizing the Honorable Retired Chief Justice Othman Chande and your entire delegation of eminent African jurists who have come to observe these proceedings. You're very welcome. I wish to also recognize the parties who are present, the petitioners, the respondents, their friends and supporters who are watching us online. Unfortunately, due to constrained space that we are operating from, we could not accommodate very many people. You can all see we are all required to observe the COVID-19 protocols. We also have to be mindful of security and the constrained time, and therefore we were forced to limit the number of the council who can appear at any given time. But parties are free and at liberty to have as many council as they could. We'll try to accommodate as many as we can in the sphere of a room, court number 1, where they can follow the proceedings and continue assisting counsel who are in the plenary. We thank the media also for coming to stream the proceedings online to assist Kenyans and all people from all over the world who are watching and following these proceedings across Africa and across the world. I want to thank the observers who have come to be part of this process to attest that we are all guided by the rule of law, constitutionalism, values that we all share across Africa and indeed in the Commonwealth and all over the world. And also to express the judicial solidarity for us, which is a core emblem which cuts across the border as we attempt to develop our jurisprudence and work together in the spirit of bilateralism and regionalism. We therefore welcome you to Kenya to these proceedings. Today, council and parties, we are here for the pre-trial of the election petitions that were filed before us. As you are aware, 9 petitions were filed, and we received 25 preliminary issues in form of interlocutory applications. We have been able to dispose of all those preliminary issues and delivered rulings online, which I believe you are still reading and internalizing. After we dealt with the preliminaries, 2 petitions were struck out. Petition number petition number E006 and petition number E009 was struck out, and the rulings were delivered together with the media summary showing the reasons why they were struck out. So we are left with 7 petitions, and the court has considered the 7 petitions which emanate from the same presidential election, which was held on the 9th of August 2022. So upon perusing and considering the issues raised in the following petitions, E001, E002, E003, E004, E005, E007, and E008 of 2022, and the respondents thereto, we find that all those petitions raise similar issues and seek similar orders. Therefore, we order that petitions numbers E001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8 of 2022 be and are hereby consolidated with petition number E005 of 2022, which is designated as the read presidential election petition for 2022. The parties will therefore be, the ending of the matter will therefore read as Raila Odinga and Martha Karua will be the first petitioners. John Njoroge Kamau will be the second petitioner. Youth Advocacy Africa and Peter Kileka will be the third petitioner. Kerif Karifa, John Josewe, Ruth Mumbi, Grace Kamau, David Kariuki will be the fourth petitioner. Okia Mtata Okoiti, Nyakina Wycliffe Gisebe, Victor Okuna, John Maina will be the sixth petitioner. Julia Nyokabi Chege, Joseph Mutua Ndonga, Simon Mwaura Njenga will be the seventh petitioner. The respondents will be William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua, the first and second respondents. IBC will be the third respondent. Then Mr. Wafula Chebukati, fourth respondent. Juliana Cherera, fifth respondent. Irene Masiti, sixth respondent. Justice Nyangaya, seventh respondent. Francis Wanderi, eighth respondent. Professor Gurie, ninth respondent. Boya Moru, 10th respondent. And the Attorney General will be the 11th respondent. From the rulings that we delivered, we have admitted Law Society of Kenya as amicus curiae or amici curiae with ICJ, Mr. John Warubengo, Dr. Joseph Sabira, and Martin Milero. That is the order of the court for the consolidation of the matter. So the other issue that we are going to deal with this morning upon consolidation of the matter is to settle